Red Bull have called off their push to bring IndyCar driver Colton Herta to Formula 1 as a replacement for Pierre Gasly at AlphaTauri. The Andretti Autosport driver had been facing complications around his move from the USA-based racing scene into F1 due to having an insufficient number of points on his supercar licence from IndyCar's last 3 seasons, despite the young driver having 3 race victories to his name. It seems a push to give Herta a pass from the FIA, as we discussed about a week or so ago, has failed, with the licence issue a sticking point in the deal, and Red Bull have now abandoned the idea of the American joining their stable. It's a shame that people don't realise what value an American driver, especially a guy like Colton Herta, would have for the booming American market, especially with 3 F1 races in the USA, said Helmut Marko to Motorsport Total. The failure to bring in the young American will also impact Alpine on the grid, with Gasly allegedly set to take the vacant seat at the French constructor next year, but with Herta now staying stateside, that blocks the move for Gasly to partner with Esteban Ocon to create the tricolor fighting force for French Formula 1. Elsewhere, Alex Albon has set his sights on returning to action for the Singapore Grand Prix after complications during his surgery for appendicitis. The Thai-British driver was taken to hospital on the Saturday of the Italian Grand Prix, with Albon having surgery for the condition. But Williams reported on Monday that their driver had been transferred to an intensive care unit after unexpected complications led to respiratory failure in the young man. Albon returned home to Monaco on Tuesday, and on Friday he updated his fans on his condition as he looks to get back in the car for Singapore in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, on Saturday I had a slight issue and the doctors did an amazing job, said Albon on social media. I'm very grateful that they got me in good health and out of the hospital by Tuesday. I've been in Monaco since then, have been starting to walk around, and the goal is to be ready for Singapore, which is going to be tough. It's one of the toughest races that we go to, so it's not an easy one. Thankfully, Albon is okay for the moment, however, and we hope that he has a speedy recovery. Elsewhere on GPFans.com, there's also an attempted character assassination of Oscar Piastri by Alpine CEO Laurent Rossi, and Carlos Sainz discusses the upsetting rollercoaster that is life at the Ferrari. More there and on GPFans Global on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok.